On this episode of Inside COD, we get ready for summer. We talk to Diana Martinez, Director of the McAninch Arts Center, about its upcoming summer performances. And we swing into baseball season with the Kane County Cougars. We introduce you to Luzelena Escamilla, the new student trustee on the college board. And we have another great giveaway for 2 lucky viewers. All that and much more coming up right now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside COD. I'm your host, Nick Petrillo.
And I'm Rob Nardini. Joining us today at the roundtable is Luzelena Escamilla, College of DuPage Student Trustee. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Great to see you.
So let's get started. Your first board meeting you attended, tensions were a little high among some of the board members. Do you think the tensions will lessen going forward now that we have a new president on the board?
Yeah, well, let me first just start off by saying that prior to me being student trustee, I would attend board meetings. And the notion that I have now is completely different. When I would just sit in the audience, I would just see and hear all this discussion, a bunch of criticizing each other, just problematic. But now that I'm actually sitting on the board and I understand what's going on, and I have better detailed to all the aspects that we talk about, I just kind of realize that sometimes it's not even they're fighting or they have a lot of problems. It's just that they all are very great critical thinkers and they're very analytical and place a lot of attention to detail. And I appreciate that because I like having different personalities on the board to bring up different opinions. With the new president coming in, I'm very excited to see new perspectives, a new set of eyes, So yeah, I do think that having a new president on the board will kind of slow down those tensions.
Yeah, a new point of view, and for
Right.
people to maybe look at a different side that they may or may not agree with, but it's good to kind of have that dialogue.
Exactly.
It's good to hear that, what we may think of as arguing can really, if you're more knowledgeable about what happens in the board and the process, it's really more of deliberating and wanting to really make sure what the best choice is for the campus.
Exactly, and the decisions that we make are very crucial, and that's why I'm saying I appreciate when they bring up discussions. Maybe that could turn into fighting, but that's fine because she brought up that point of view, she brought up that point of view, and now they're clear as to what they're voting for. I'm clear as to what I'm voting for, so I really do appreciate that aspect of it.
It's good to have a passion about your point of view, definitely.
Right.
So let's shift gears a little bit. What's your take on the HLC report and probation?
Right, well, when I wasn't really on the board, all that I kept hearing was we might lose our accreditation, and that scared me because I want to make sure that I'm going to a college that I could transfer and my credits would transfer and stuff. But also just being on the board, it made me realize how much of a highly esteemed institution this is. And I have no doubt in my mind that we will progress from here on out. I know that sounds very cliche, but it's true. It's actually true. We're all working very hard. Everyone's paying attention to detail, very close attention. This college is I feel, in my opinion, this community college is one of the best community colleges here in Illinois. So I really do think that we will get the name back that we deserve because it's a great institution.
All right, and what impact do you hope to bring to the Board of Trustees? What do you think that you can do, hopefully, that your successors and your predecessors, have maybe not been able to accomplish?
Right. So I really want to keep bringing student presentations. I know that's very important because the board really does appreciate what the students have to say, what the students are doing. And also, sometimes the board could be very political. So that's why also a lot of people don't know about the board because it's just we think it's a bunch of people just making executive decisions, And I really hope to bring student presentations. Also, I hope that increases student participation on the board because if your friends presenting at the board meetings, there'll be more knowledge that we even have a board, and so forth and so on. I know Gloria had a very hectic term and she didn't get done a lot of things that she didn't want to get done, but I'm really hoping to working closely with her. And she had a lot of great ideas, such as implementing a scholarship for undocumented students, which would be something that I would love to continue working on. a scholarship for the bookstore, which is also something that I would love to continue working on. And I also do want to make like initiatives for myself and really get down 2-3 main goals and really accomplish them by the end of my term.
Yeah, take just the 3 important things that you find important and maybe focus on those.
Right.
Do you know what those might be so far, or still trying to figure that out?
I'm talking to a lot of board members. Right now it's been very hectic with trying to find the new president of the College of DuPage. So like, I really just want like my summer and to have really set goals for when the incoming year, when I could start implementing and talking more about those goals. But yeah, all the trustees have been very supportive, and like they also give me great ideas and tell me where to look for. So I'm very appreciative towards that.
Thank you very much, Lucy, for being here and kind of giving us your insight on the issues that are important on the college campus.
Thank
It's
you
been
so
wonderful having you here.
Thank you so much.
And remember, for the latest college news and events, log on to the Courier at codcourier.org.
And coming up next, Rob and I are going to find out what the MAC has planned for summer entertainment on campus.
And later, we have a final giveaway for the season. But first, here is a look at your COD calendar of events.
On Friday, May 13th and Saturday, May 14th, the horticulture program at the college will be hosting their spring plant sale from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the college greenhouse. On Thursday, May 19th, the Motion Picture Television Department will be hosting the 6th annual animation night at 6:30 p.m. in the Playhouse Theater at the MAC. This event is free and open to the public to attend. And on Friday, May 20th, the class of 2016 concludes their academic studies with a commencement ceremony. The ceremony begins at 7 p.m. in the PE Arena.
Looking for some outside entertainment this summer? Then the McAninch Arts Center here at COD has you covered. Joining us today is Diana Martinez, Director of the MAC. Welcome, Diana.
Thank you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
What could you tell us about the upcoming summer events?
Well, we have a lot of events this year. We start out with a movie series. We have Mary Poppins and Aladdin. And then we have the most recent Star Wars movie that's coming out, and it'll be really awesome on this big, huge screen under the stars. And then WDCB curates a season for us because they're the jazz experts. So we do 3 jazz shows, and that starts in August. And then we have our signature Lakeside Summer Series, and those are Friday nights, and that starts July 22nd. And we have a really great lineup. We have the Buckingham's coming, we have the Doo-Wop Project, and they are members of Motown the Musical and the Four Seasons, and they combine and do this amazing dance show. And New Philharmonic will be out to do a show. And then we end the season with a band from Canada, and they're a Chicago tribute band, and they're really awesome. And that will kick off College of DuPage's 50th anniversary.
And then we begin with the British Invasion, right, with American English?
That's right. That's right.
So the Lakeside Pavilion shows and entertainment, it seems to be growing each year. What makes it so special?
You know, I think when people come, they're absolutely blown away by the venue. It's absolutely gorgeous with the landscaping and the beautiful tent outside, and then you have the lake and the fountain going in the background. And it's right here in our backyard, and then it's free. Can't beat that. And we have amazing food vendors that are there. We have Weber Grill who comes out, so you can have this amazing burger. And we have pizzas, and we have heavenly hot dogs, gourmet hot dogs, and then we have popcorn and cocktails, beer, wine, soda, everything that you'd want. And it's intimate, it's free, and I think the quality of the acts aren't your typical outdoor summer, festival kind of band. These are really pretty high quality performing arts acts. That we bring in from all over the country, and they're the best of the best, and we have amazing sound and lights. And it's sort of like a mini Ravinia out there, and people just really love it.
But in the suburbs, and I think that's great. It's easier for people to get
Exactly.
to. And so, since we're talking about that, that sounds just what you said is going to make a lot more people come, I think. What do people who've never actually been to this pavilion, have never done this before, what should they know before they get there, and what's some of the more important information?
You cannot bring alcohol in because we're a college, so you can't bring your alcohol. Leave your keg at home. But bring your blanket, bring your chair. bring your friends, you know, and have a wonderful time. And you can bring a picnic if you want. And it's very family friendly. We ask that you only take the seating that you need. Some people try to come in and reserve a big area, and it's like it's not what it's about. It's about, you know, letting the community all come and enjoy. And there's plenty of free parking on our concert and movie nights, and it's safe, it's fun, it's easy, and it's really wonderful, and it's just a great place to really enjoy community, you know?
All right, sounds great. And what are some of the events that are going to be happening at the MAC this summer?
Well, this summer, most of our season's outside, but College Theater is doing a musical this summer. They haven't done one in a long time. Yeah, they're doing Grease, and they're really excited about it, and I think they've got some really great technical plans for it and video projections incorporated, so I'm excited to see what they do. And they also have a show called Mustache Tales that the students write. They call it their improv show, and they tour it around the area. It's for children primarily, but we do a few performances here at home at the MAC.
All right.
And is Grease is in the Playhouse Theater, correct?
It is.
And then Mustache Tales, where would that be held?
It will probably be outside.
Okay.
They like to do an
really?
outdoor performance, and sometimes they do an indoor. It depends on the show and the timing. And because it's improvised, it's always flexible. And then last but not least, we have the Kane County Art Gallery that has an exhibition of Chicago painters all throughout the summer.
All right, so we get to see some hometown artists then.
That's right.
And we have many anniversaries next year. COD is turning 50, and also the MAC is celebrating its 30th anniversary. So do you have anything special planned for that?
I do. We have quite a bit that we're working on. We have about 30 shows we're rolling out in honor of the 30th. It's going to be a huge season with headline acts, and it's going to be announced any day now. Yeah.
You're holding over our head.
I am. And then, and we're going to do, we always have 20 tickets for every show for students at 50% off. So 20 tickets for half off. Next year, we're going to do 30 tickets for every show at 50% off for students with their student ID so they can come and see any show they want. We're talking about doing a reunion and a gala for everybody who's been in shows and been part of choirs and bands and orchestras and plays. And in the spring, we want to do a big gala reunion kind of show. So I think that'll be really fun. And we're actually talking about doing a video, so I might be asking you guys to help us.
All right, well, we'll stay in contact with you with that. But thank you so much for having us here today, Diana. It was fantastic being able to talk to you about everything that's going to be happening this summer, next year. We've got a great season ahead of us. And remember, for tickets and showtimes, visit atthemac.org or call 630-942-4000.
And coming up next, we talk with the promotions director from the Kane County Cougars about how you can enjoy America's favorite pastime this summer. And later, we have some great giveaways for 2 lucky viewers. But first, here's your look at your community calendar.
On Saturday, May 14th, Nancy Young Elementary School in Aurora will host their annual Dolphin Dash 5K Run Walk at 8:30 a.m. All proceeds from this 5K will help fund school supplies and events. For more information, visit their website at young.ipsd.org. On Friday, May 21st and Saturday, May 22nd, the Napier Settlement will host Civil War Days. There will be more than 300 Civil War reenactors camps on site, providing a living historical view of the past. When the bugle sounds each day at 2:30 p.m., troops from the north and the south will charge into battle with rifles at the ready and cannons booming. Civil War Days is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and tickets for the event are $15 for adults and $10 for children. And on Monday, May 30th, the Kendall VFW Post 3873 and American Legion Post number 43 will host Naperville's annual Memorial Day Parade. Kickoff is at 10:30 a.m. For more information about the parade, visit their website at naperville.il.us.
Joining me now is Amy Broman, Promotions Director for the Kane County Cougars. Thanks for joining us. Can you tell us what some of the events are planned for this summer at the Kane County Cougar Games?
Absolutely. We have a ton of theme nights planned, something for everybody. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles night, a 90s night, Princess Pirate night, Jimmy Buffett night, Military Appreciation night, which we're pretty excited about, a pro wrestling night, country and western night. Like I said, something for everybody. And in conjunction with those theme nights, usually there's a post-game fireworks show, A lot of times we have another entertainment act booked, whether it's a costume character or a celebrity appearance. So just lots of different things to look forward to. On Saturdays, we have pregame concerts as well, and that's included with your general admission ticket.
What are some of the more popular ones over the years? You probably have some repeats that you might do every year because people expect them.
Oh, for sure. Definitely Star Wars night. This year we've added a 3D element, so fans will get 3D glasses when they come in at the gates, and our video board content will be in 3D that night, in addition to all the different Star Wars promotions.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What are some of the advantages of, say, taking in a Kane County Cougars game in the suburbs as opposed to driving downtown?
Definitely saving on parking is a big one. Our general admission lot is only $5, so you just pay when you arrive. It's only 20 to 25 minutes from most of the suburban community to get to the stadium, super convenient, close to a lot of the major highways as well. And then just affordability. There's so much included in the price of your ticket, and you're definitely going to save coming to see one of our games rather than going all the way into the city.
Baseball entertainment for the whole family at an affordable price. And
absolutely.
That's what a lot of people, I think, families look for these days, definitely for the summer.
For sure.
What are other things that people maybe who have never been to a Cougars game or are thinking about going, what do they need to know, what to expect, and what else should they know before actually they arrive at one of the games?
Great question. Based on the day of the week you come, we might have a weekly special going on, which again can save you a little extra money. We have $5 Mondays beginning in June. We have half-price hump days beginning in June as well, and those are on Wednesdays. We have Thirsty Thursdays, $1 domestic beers, and then select soda and hot dogs as well. Our full promotional schedule is available on our website, which is kccougars.com, and it lists all the different entertainment giveaways at the gates that fans might be interested in, different bands that could be playing. So really, I just would recommend really investigating the whole day that you intend to come so that you know what's going on, and you might even want to arrive early as soon as gates open.
All right, anything else you think the people watching need to know about this?
I don't think so. I think as long as they're ready to come and have some fun, they'll see great baseball, they'll see some great entertainment. We've got something for everybody, whether you're a 5-year-old, a 55-year-old, coming with your friends for the game, whether you like baseball or whether you just feel like being outside for a great Saturday or Sunday evening. Right. We've got it for you.
That sounds like a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to have taken a few games myself this summer.
Great.
All right, thanks again for joining us, Amy. And remember, for tickets and game information, log on to the Cougars website, and also you can call 630-232-8811. This month, both the MAC and the Kane County Cougars were kind enough to donate this month's giveaway. Before we show you the prizes that 2 lucky viewers will receive, let's go over the rules. It's pretty simple. Go to our Facebook page, Courier TV, and like the summer edition of Inside COD in our feed. Remember, it's the summer edition, and you have until Tuesday, May 17th at noon to like the episode. This month, the MAC has donated a gift certificate for tickets to an upcoming show for next season for 1 lucky viewer, and the Kane County Cougars have donated 4 tickets to an upcoming game for another lucky viewer. Remember to visit our Facebook page at Courier TV and like the summer edition of Inside COD in our feed for a chance to win tickets to a MAC performance and a Kane County Cougars baseball game by May 17th. Thanks again for joining us on this month's edition of Inside COD. We will see you back here in September. Enjoy the summer.